This week on No Limits Fishing.
Come in. That's right. Who needs milk? How you like that? We're back for season 3 of No Limits Fishing. It's been an adventure these last couple of years. We've fished all over the place for every different thing we can think of, but it's time to do something new.
Yeah, welcome back, Captain Barrett. It's your 3rd season. Congratulations for making it this far.
There's something about if you make it past the first 2 seasons in a TV show, we should like get a Golden Globe or something like that.
I'm waiting for our call any minute now. There's an envelope with a golden seal in the mail, so I'm thinking that's it. But anyway, we've had some great success over the last 2 seasons, mostly fishing here out of Ocean Isle Beach. We've kind of stretched out a couple times, fishing for white marlin up in Virginia Beach. I remember that trip, and you know, we've caught king mackerels and cobias and wahoos and this and that. You know, we have great fishing here, but this season we're going to do some venturing out and try some new areas.
That's right. I guess we'll probably start this season by showing the trip that we took down to the Gulf.
Yeah.
In particular down to Venice, Louisiana. And Venice, Louisiana, it's one of my favorite places to go on this planet. It is absolutely the end of the earth. If you wanted to go somewhere and not be found, that's where you need to go.
Yep. So if you look on a map, Venice, Louisiana, you look at the state of Louisiana, basically draw a dot at the furthest point to the south that you can see land still. More or less you're in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. And this is also in the middle of the bayou, the delta. And so when you watch shows on TV like Swamp People, where they're hunting all those alligators, this is actually ground zero. And it's actually said at Venice, Louisiana, that you can catch a largemouth bass, king mackerel, a blue marlin, all on the same day, probably from the same boat, because everything, you got the Mississippi River dumping in and then all this great fishing. But on this episode, Yellowfin tuna.
Yellowfin tuna was on the agenda for you guys. I unfortunately was...
well, you were busy fishing.
I was there. I was hunting redfish, but you guys were on to the yellowfin tuna scene on this particular day.
Right.
And you know, the place, Venice, is as famous for its yellowfin fishing as it is anything, and in particular the time that we were there. And you know, we scheduled this trip in the, I guess, middle fall, basically, for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. So what happens is, and we'll allude to this some in the show you're going to see, but it's very similar to here in the Carolinas. When you start to have cold fronts coming through, the bait fish push out of the backwaters into the ocean and begin their migration. Well, when the bait fish come out and expose themselves, the bigger fish are ready to eat. And in this case, yellowfin tuna are keying on the mullet run, just like our king mackerel and redfish key on the mullet run here. Same game.
It's really amazing. It's so similar. Even the distance you travel from shore is similar.
Right.
The difference is we're you know, after the king mackerel that are chasing the mullet up and down the beach, down there you're chasing 200-pound yellowfin.
That's right.
That are running up and down, I guess, the break down there. And like you said, you know, where Venice is located, you're kind of out in the middle of the Gulf already. You're at the end of the Mississippi River, and one thing, that's why the fishing is so good there. You got all the nutrients coming out of the Mississippi River, which attracts the bait fish, but also you're very, very close to deep water.
That's right. Yeah, it falls off real deep, real fast, and and the fish like hang on the edge of that, you know, that break where the water falls off deep. The water's muddy, then it gets blue all of a sudden, and it's just bam, the fish are there to eat. But one thing too unique about Venice and the northern Gulf area that you'll see on this show are all of the oil rigs, and that's kind of a hot topic here on the East Coast. There's discussion of potentially putting oil rigs here off of our coast. And you know, I can agree with folks who are against it. You don't really care to wake up in the morning and look out on a pristine beach and see a bunch of oil rigs. But on the other hand, if we can put those oil rigs further offshore where you can't see them, we can attest that there is no better habitat for creating incredible life and fisheries. So from that standpoint, it can be very positive.
Yeah, I mean, if for someone to argue on the environmental side that it's not a good thing for the creatures that live out there, I invite them to go down to the northern Gulf and spend about 5 minutes out there, and I think they'll have a different opinion. I mean, we've been fishing down there for the last 20 years, and I don't believe I've ever seen a drop of oil in the water, number one. Number two, you know, these underwater man-made habitats, just, I mean, it's amazing what it does for the fishery. It is just an ecosystem in itself.
It's an incredible opportunity for anyone. We've told people that travel to fish, you can go to Central America, you can go to Australia, you can go anywhere you want in the world, but really we have some of the very best right here in the United States. And I will say, you know, we love Ocean Isle Beach, but we also love Venice, Louisiana. So check out this episode. We have exciting footage for yellowfin tuna fishing, and I can't wait for you to see it. Yeah, these are, look right here, guys. These are mullets.
Yep.
Grab your net. They're all right over here. There's a ton of them right here on this flat right left. Alright, so first mission is we want to try to capture some live mullets. So the scenario is much like we have back home in the Carolinas in the fall time. North wind starts blowing, the mullets start coming out of the backwater. Same here in the bayous, the mullets start to push out. So what happens is all the predator fish, in this case, you know, tunas and/or king mackerels, come up, and they specifically are looking to feed on the mullet. So we're right here in the marshes. There literally is an alligator about 100 yards that way. I can see him. He's about 10 foot long. But we're looking for mullets here that we put in the tank, because that is, so I have heard, the preferred bait. Let's see what we can do here. As soon as you start seeing swirls, you gotta wing it. Get some good food to that gator. Great. They eat flounder too, don't they? Absolutely. We've caught king mackerel flounder before. This is an oil rig. Welcome to the Gulf of Mexico, northern Gulf of Mexico. One of the techniques, live bait fishing is really important in this neck of the woods, as it is back home. Excuse me, sir, please, we're trying to film a show here. Anyway, what we do is we pull up to these rigs and we throw little jigs down, and we catch, typically it's what's called a blue runner, which are a foot or so long, and we jig them up and then fish them alive. Oftentimes we'll actually fish them right around the very rig that we jig them off of, but incredible incredible man-made reefs, what these things are. The oil rigs, that, you know, it's not very serene. You got a lot of noise, generators, machinery running, you know, pipes going in the water. But I tell you what, they will absolutely grow fish and attract fish, and they are exceptionally good for the fishing. So, phase one. Here, Dad. Oh. Leave that one about 150 pulls. Put it on back there a good way. Alright, fish. Got him off. Here.
How much more to boat?
Caught a tuna.
There you go, boys.
My God. Not a yellowfin. We saw some yellowfins. He ate the mullet. This fish ate this bait. All right, so where we are here, tuna fishing's been a little bit slow. We've been talking to some of the guides. And really, you know, fishing is all about just trying to use your instinct and to be honest, moving around, trying to find something. And we found, basically, we are at the color change from the mouth of the Mississippi. We're about 7 miles in front of it. It's a hard color change from blue to brown, really. And we saw some frigate birds working this change, and then we saw fish busting, and we've been working up and down the line here. We've had 3 bites, and this is the first one we've actually put the hooks in. Oh, look at him back there.
Oh my.
Look at him back there. Where? Straight back. Right there. Those. All right, Derek, you should be able to lean back into him and fall forward. That's the technique. Does that feel fairly comfortable?
Yeah.
The real square is there.
Derek's 22 years old. He was muscly.
Try to keep the rod tip square. Don't let the reel roll over on you. That could be from one side being too tight. Tighten the straps on your right side.
Gotta play square to the sea.
Oh my!
Yeah, he just went like that, and I kind of tried to go with him a little bit and pop. Ooh.
No Limits Fishing is brought to you by Hardy White & Sons is a 4th-generation company located on Main Street in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. Since 1925, Hardy White & Sons has been serving southern Brunswick County, providing fuel and gas delivery including highway, non-highway fuels, home heating oil, kerosene, regular and premium gasoline, and non-ethanol gas, specializing in delivery, installation, and servicing of LP gas tanks and LP gas appliances. For information, find us online at www.rdwhiteandsons.com. Zipline, the brand new Charlotte River Swamp Park. Located in Brunswick County, North Carolina, just minutes off Highway 17 near Ocean Isle Beach. Opening June 2015. Visit CharlotteRiverSwampPark.com for complete details and to make reservations to be one of the first to zip the swamp. The OIFC Wing and Fish Company is located in downtown Charlotte, just 10 minutes from Ocean Isle and Holden Beach. As back-to-back winners of Best of Brunswick, we proudly serve fresh fish from the fleet of boats at the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, 25 flavors of wings, and 20-plus beers on draft. Come join us for daily specials on Tuesday night for trivia, Wing Wednesday, and live entertainment on Friday.
Since 1998, Yellowfin has been dedicated to an uncompromising mission.
Nice.
To provide fishing families with boats designed to be the ultimate in performance, efficiency, quality, and style, with the driest, most stable ride on the water, legendary attention to detail, and unsurpassed fishability.
Whoa!
The ultimate goal at Yellowfin is to provide families with the freedom to create a lifetime of great memories, one day at a time.
First Bank is proud of our commitment to build and grow businesses within our community. Projects like the new Charlotte River Swamp Park exemplify our willingness to stand behind projects that we feel will positively affect the local community. Visit one of our local branches to speak with a friendly loan representative or find us online at www.localfirstbank.com and let us help you grow your business. Now, back to more No Limits Fishing.
Fishing is a mixture of highs and lows. We go from doom and despair to highs. Derek's got a big fish on, till the fish comes off. So now we're out of bait. So come up with the bright idea to chunk. Lo and behold, tuna start literally swimming up to the side of the boat. Guru's got one on now. They weren't huge. They were yellowfins. I saw. I'm pretty sure they were. They looked to be 50 pounds or so from what I could see, but literally swimming up the boat. So, you know, who figures? I guess the most important thing is don't ever quit.
you go. Yeah, that's even better. Come on. Get to work you something.
All right, put that down.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
All right, update. The guru has handed over the rod to Captain Amy.
Only because Amy said she wanted to fight a fish.
It's not like, I mean, it's a good fish, I think. It's a nice fish, but we did happen to get him on one of the smaller rods. It's only 60-pound test. And this is our first fish that we might actually have a chance to get in the boat. So, you know, you're always more cautious with that first fish. So we're kind of afraid to really give him the heat. So we're cautiously trying to catch this fish. But caution may give way to horsepower here in a minute.
I had a knockdown, drag out battle.
Coming up.
Coming up on top. Crank, Amy.
Any low back that way? One is two dry wells. The monkey is only but then I get a bite. Come back here. Singapore. We love you a lot.
Right in the head. Yeah. Yellowfin tuna.
Here we go. What do you do now?
Coming in the boat. Get him in the boat.
Yeah, one! Woo!
Yes.
Hey.
Amy, way to go. Our fish. Our fish.
Nice. We did it.
Thanks for the help. That's a good one.
Not a bad fish at all.
Not at all.
Hold this sucker up while he's still
Yeah.
cold. You're sweating that.
Bring it out. All right. This is the result of a lot of effort, a lot of hard work. We had the guru and Cap Amy on the rod, and Derek suffering my wrath of giving orders and having uncertainty, and we just
Oh, there goes, there goes.
Oh.
We just got hit. We just got bit.
couldn't get anything right.
Look, there he goes.
Ah!
Crank.
Oh no, what do we do now?
He's still after it.
Look at him. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. So, what,
Oh, we're tight. We're tight. Crank.
Oh,
Dude, you gotta set the circle hook.
got it.
He's off.
He dropped it. I don't think he's off, man. I swear. He's off.
Alright, should we just put that
Gotta get that line tight there.
There's nothing wrong here. He's off. No, he's not.
Are you getting on this? What do we do now?
Now we're tight, and now he's on there.
Oh my goodness.
And we got a tuna in the back of the boat. We got a guru with one on. We just caught this beautiful fish, chunking. We got a smoker. This is Tuna Town in Louisiana. Here we are.
Okay.
Right there.
Alright, take that.
No Limits Fishing is brought to you by formerly Marine Service Center. The new Sportsman's Choice Marine located on Highway 9 in Long, South Carolina has been serving your boating and outdoor needs for 20 years. Come visit our new showroom and check out brands such as Yamaha, Carolina Skiff, Contender, Triton, and many more that are on display daily. Whether you're looking for a new toy on the water or need service, the staff at Sportsman's Choice looks forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
At Seatow, you don't just get help, you get a fleet of help. More boats and more experienced captains mean Seatow members receive help faster. Membership is inexpensive at only 46 cents per day, and that's for complete coverage, from fuel drops to jump starts to a timely tow home. It's 24/7 peace of mind on the water. Become a Seatow member today for just $169 a year and know the country's premier on-water assistance fleet is standing by. Seatow.
Here's a myth. Having an insurance agent costs you more money. The truth? An Allstate agent can save you a bundle by helping you get all of the discounts you deserve. Discounts for safe driving, anti-lock brakes, owning a new car, paying electronically, having more than one policy, and more. All told, the Good Hands offer more than 30 different car and home insurance discounts.
The new Ocean Isle Fish Company restaurant and GMAC Tiki Bar is open air, on the water dining at its finest. Come and be part of the show as fishing boats arrive at the dock daily, offloading their catch, and watch as the freshest fish on the coast moves from boat to kitchen to your plate. The Ocean Isle Fish Company restaurant, located at the base of the Ocean Isle Beach Bridge.
The Ocean Isle Fish Company, where our fish are always fresh.
What do you get when you take this guy, his son, and put them to work? You get 3 generations of the best HVAC company around. You get Al Fulford Heating and Cooling, a Ream Team top contractor that takes great pride in service after the sale. Over 40 years in the industry says a whole lot. So trust these guys for quality Ream home comfort solutions, as well as innovative geothermal technology and a whole lot more. Al Fulford Heating and Cooling.
Now, back to more No Limits fishing.
Let me help Derek.
We got it. I got it.
Got it?
Man, I didn't have that problem.
Oh!
God! Man, you see that? God almighty.
I got hit too.
Neutral?
I don't know what just happened, but I got something very big.
No, keep going forward.
Keep going forward.
Gotta get the boat.
Just one right now.
I don't know what I got.
Somebody help Brent.
Letting her eat now.
So maybe it's
Melting it. Son, he's melting it. Woo! This reminds me of our bluefin tuna days right here. That was on the kite. So we didn't even get the kite out. That's why we couldn't get it up, Derek. Watch room, dude. You're looking behind us. There's some incredible. Folks, we have wound up in the middle of ground zero. The tuna bite is on. It is happening right here. We've got huge tuna blowing up all over the place. The birds are all over them, and we're the only boat out here. Somehow or another, we have stumbled onto these fish. And I'm exhausted because that fish about pulled me in. Just hit the kite. We didn't get the kite set. But we had to beef our tackle up because we've been losing fish all morning. But it's on now. It is on.
tighten it down a little bit.
Now you get, all right, Derek's gonna get up in there with the harness. Let's put some young blood on this. Let's hook up to the harness. All right, Derek, here we loosen these up.
We did all the hard work.
It's time to get the titles ready.
Yep, still think there's plenty to go here.
Crank.
Hook him up, dude. Put the harness up. All right.
Clear.
Now pull the strap. Pull the strap. Pull it forward.
That's it.
There you go. Now. Kite. That's how Captain Derek catches a fish. Captain Derek, what do? You just crank them in.
That's right. Who needs belt?
Derek puts belts on the fish and jump in the boat. How you like that? We had a fish that was smoking offline. I guess the fish sensed Captain Derek's youth. 22-year-old, we hooked him up and the fish, boom, he just cranked him right in. Here we go, fish coming in the boat.
Can we get this rod reset?
No Limits Fishing is brought to you by...
Here are the keys, man.
It's all mine.
Parenthood isn't gonna change me. I'll still see the guys every weekend. Please, I'm still king of this castle.
You're gonna love the backseat pocket.
It's not like I'm gonna get a minivan.
Life can surprise you, so can an Allstate agent. Now they can save you $3,000 on a new car with the Allstate car buying service. The good hands are doing more than ever before.
What do you get when you take this guy, his son, and his son, and put them to work? You get 3 generations of the best HVAC company around. You get Al Fulford Heating and Cooling, a Ream Team top contractor that takes great pride in service after the sale. Over 40 years in the industry says a whole lot. So trust these guys for quality Ream home comfort solutions, as well as innovative geothermal technology and a whole lot more. Al Fulford Heating and Cooling.
Formerly Marine Service Center, the new Sportsman's Choice Marine located on Highway 9 in Long, South Carolina has been serving your boating and outdoor needs for 20 years. Come visit our new showroom and check out brands such as Yamaha, Carolina Skiff, Contender, Trident, and many more that are on display daily. Whether you're looking for a new toy on the water or need service, the staff at Sportsman's Choice looks forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
Hi, I'm Captain Brant, and this is Braden and Caroline, and welcome to the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, where we have everything you need for fun on and around the water. Of course, with all of your fishing equipment. Braden, what do you like?
The toys.
What about you, Caroline?
I like the cool clothes.
Awesome. Well, we welcome you here to the Ocean Isle Fishing Center, located at 65 Causeway Drive, next to the Ocean Isle Fish Company on Ocean Isle Beach.
Now, back to more No Limits Fishing.
Woo! Got him on a chunk. Cap Amy, good job, baby. You got yourself in there now. Update. Our cameraman's always pointed in the wrong direction. It's just the nature of the game, but kite bite, boom. I mean, just killed it out of the kite. That's Derek with a fish. Amy's got one on the chunk, and things actually are going exactly as they normally do. We have Rube catching a shark while everybody else is catching tuna. So everything is pretty much just the way it's supposed to be. And I'm on the chunk here. I'm gonna try to get another bite here in just a second.